Hello buddy, welcome to Jim Games. Right folks, we're going to talk about why people dislike Starfield, okay? And this has got several reasons why, okay? There's several reasons why. I'll try not to be abusive to certain, gaming platforms, right? But this is the main reason. And this has not got to do with the player base mainly. Okay, so let's start off. People are saying that PlayStation fanboys are disliking Starfield. Well, originally when Starfield came out, people had their aspirations and beliefs that Starfield was going to be a multi-platform game. Even I did. I thought it'd be on all platforms, but it didn't, and Bethesda changed it to being a Microsoft exclusive, right? So that's PC and Xbox, and then that wound the PlayStation players up. Okay, so you shouldn't get your hopes up about any game that comes out if it's going to be a Microsoft exclusive, PlayStation exclusive, who knows, right? So never get your hopes up about games coming out, right? Because that can generate hate. It does. So you've got the PlayStation fanboys, and they were all saying that Starfield is bad, even though they hadn't played it, right? And that was just pure jealousy on their part. Quite immature, really. And then on the other flip side, right, I'll get more into that PlayStation side. This is not abusive, right? I am neutral. I've got a PlayStation and Xbox, right? And then the other side, you had the PC Master Race. The PC Master Race, they like their games to be impeccable. If it's not a certain frame rate, if it's not processing fast enough, it's a bad game. So the PC Master Race like their games to be absolutely perfect. If not, the PC streamers rip the crap out of the game. Okay, so let's go back to the PlayStations, right? The PlayStation players were wound up. Okay, it would have been okay in general with the PlayStation community if the content creators for the PlayStation, them big content creators, weren't so toxic about Starfield at the beginning, because they weren't making money from it. So these big PlayStation content creators couldn't make any ad revenue from doing Starfield because they couldn't play it because it wasn't on their platform. So what happened is, this is called the lemming scenario, right? One person who's an influencer says something and then the masses follow. And this is what happened with Starfield, okay? Now then, this reminds me of what happened with No Man's Sky when that first came out. In the gaming industry, it is difficult to launch a game that makes everybody happy. And like with No Man's Sky, when that first came out, they promised everything to everybody and lied, And then what happened is the entire gaming community turned around and gave, hello games to people of No Man's Sky, hell on earth. They even gave them death threats. So, as you can see, the gaming industry is a hard one, especially for game developers, right? I'm not sticking up for Bethesda, but Starfield is a good game, right? I wouldn't personally be annoyed if Starfield wasn't on my platform. I would just buy a game system for that game. It's just how it is. And exclusive games are exclusive games. For example, I can't play Spider-Man because I've got an Xbox Series S. But you don't see me complaining about it. So what I think everybody needs to do in these different communities, or i.e. the console wars, is the PC players just deal with what the game is like or move on to a new game, right? The next one is the PlayStation players should either buy an Xbox, a cheap Xbox Series S, or a PC and play Starfield, right? Or don't play it at all and play something else. There's too much negativity when it comes down to Starfield in the Starfield community at the moment. And that's because of all the content creator trolls who are not making money out of Starfield. It's really that simple. And the winding up masses. Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. That's it. Okay, I tried not to be abusive. This is nothing to do with the players and the community of players. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. This is my rant, and I'll see you in the next.